my journey at NAL, kindly bear with me, it may be a little longer. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. I thank our head of the division, Dr. Ramaswamy, our deputy head, Mr. Kotresh.
You have to thank all the heads here, don't thank me.
Mr. Rinko and all other colleagues who have gathered here to bid farewell to me. I am really honored to see all of you here. Few of my colleagues spoke about me and I am very thankful for all their nice words. It's been an incredible journey for me for about 37 years, filled with the challenges, triumphs, and most importantly the privilege of working along with such a talented and people, which helped me to learn a lot. I will just speak about my journey when I started. I joined Success Division in September 1987 as a junior technical assistant. The division was at the time headed by Dr. B.R. Somasekhar and the then director was Professor Narasimha. You can see what a talented and great people our lab was having, and I was lucky to join at that time. I was reporting to Mr. Subbarao, who is highly dedicated and committed to the organization and work of the highest order that nobody I could find till date. I was very lucky to work under him. That's a great leader and he was my inspirator and mentor. Those days our working place was in 1987, Success Division was a portion of the present vibration lab of Success Division. A small half of the vibration lab only was the place. And also we used to adjust with other teams and manage. The very first day I was taken to Mark 1 autoclave, which is operational till date, and was told that I will be responsible for its operation and maintenance. Most of the cures we have to carry out, as already Ravi Kumar and others told, that we have to carry out in the nights in order to ensure that fabrication. And those days we were having a transportation problems also. We had to go all. I used to stay because there is no food, nothing is available. In 1987, it is like a forest area. Like very only NAL was there, nothing else is there. First where traffic signal comes at Reddy Circle at MG Road. So no food available. So I used to stay in Banshankari stage there. But since there were a lot of queues, our HOD has to arrange the food in the guest house and he has to arrange the vehicle. It was a very tough time. So then he asked me to stay in a quarters only. As a bachelor, I refused to stay. No sir, where I get a food there? But he said, nothing doing, it is your duty, you have to come and stay. And so even before marriage, I moved to the NAL quarters. Those days, the composite development was at very infancy. What you are seeing today, composites development, and those days was at very infancy in NAL. At that time, there was a program called ACTDP, called Advanced Composite Technology Development Program, sponsored by ADA, was going on. And the construction of the present main building, whatever people are living, was just a foundation. When I joined, foundation work is over and some just I think roof was going on. That was the time I joined. In the very first month of my joining service, I had an opportunity to attend the workshop on autoclave molding technique conducted by AirTech International. That was a very just, in fact, Subbarao said, you are very lucky, just we are hired one foreign consultant, AirTech International, who manufactures. And we got in hands-on exposure, how to fabricate, how to do the laminate, including vacuum packing, material release, films, a lot of other methods introduced by them. During my initial days, I was actually working, apart from autoclaves and composites fabrication, I have worked in the development of composite rudder for MiG-21 aircraft, Dornier rudders, bridge deck unit for R&D engineers, Pune, aeroelastic model. Kannan was working, actually Kannan used to work with the resin in a small shed that we used to call as this one, plastic tool. Also worked in wing test box. We used to go and ask, we are mechanical engineers, those days are liquid resins, LY5%, HC972, we had to heat and put the powder and put it, then we had to fabricate it and then take it to autoclave and then component will come out well, then clean it. So what we used to, just for a fun, we used to say it's not composite development, it's a cleaning technology development. Use metal tool, we had to thoroughly clean, apply the PVA and then do the layer to cut it. Like that we started, at the time our team members were M.N. Gowda, Indra Kumar, Ramanaya, Lakshman Rao, Rawat, Jayasurya, Vishwanathan, H.N. Ranganath, Sundara Gowda, of course Kamala Kannan is still there. All of them are retired except Kannan. I am also not retired. So I was also involved in most of the infrastructure facilities established at ACD. whatever you, I mean, like clean rooms you see, I was involved because I have having a background of air conditioning post diploma. So in fact that was the reason he selected our Ramaswamy after a dentist passing, and he was asking me should also focus on those things. So we are of course electrical section was organizing, but I was supervising and raising all the issues, cold storages, UOT screens, electro-cutting, surface plates, what and all majority of the building, even buildings, phase 2, what you people are seeing, myself and Subbarao, we have taken a tape and what is the area we need to construct. In fact, even autoclave building, when we want to put next to the sewage treatment plant, I objected, sir, what, so let us put in the wind energy building, you want to put next to the sewage plant our building. No, yaar, who will agree to build the building there? Here only, what you do is you put 20 feet wall or 30 feet wall, you put along the sewage plant, you will not face any problem. So, and also we should use the place is very valuable. Nobody will like to construct a building next to the sewage plant, you people put it. So that's how even we have put the thing. Actually, I was part of the team along with Dr. Dayananda, Nandappa Nayak, who was involved in the Mark II autoclave mechanical design. But you all know Nandappa Nayak only for composite design. He is involved in Mark II autoclave design drawings. Amala Kannan, which he designed and developed the first computer controlled autoclave in the Mark II 1994. Along with associate subsystems like nitrogen generation plant, compressors. This autoclave was inaugurated by Dr. Abdul Kalam, the then scientific advisor of the Defense Ministry. Our autoclave team consisting of Parthivan, Keshavelu, Palani, Kamboji Prakash, Ram Prasanna, Christopher Dariel, Kamalakannan, Ashoka was not only just focusing only on autoclaves, as Kannan already said, operation and maintenance. We used to take up several development projects apart from regular responsibilities, including other organizations. When our HOD has said that VSS has autoclave problem, said, sir, we are struggling here in NAL, you want us to go to Trivandrum and work. Said, nothing doing, you people have to go. And when he proposed a project about nearly 1 crore, I told him, sir, it is done. I don't think you can, we can go and work it. I have a confidence on your team. If it is a failure, you tell it is Subbarao failure. If it is success, it is your team, autoclave team success. What else you want? Take the project and having confidence. So as a technical officer, I was a project leader for mechanical systems of revamping curing chamber at VSSC, and the project time was nearly 1.5 crore, 1.1 crore in 1990s. As Kannan already said, VSS was about to sell, okay, that I don't want to repeat it. We were there for continuously 8 months, continuously. At that time my son was just 6 months old. I told my wife, don't come to, you'll be there in Karnool only. After I complete autoclave project, I will come back. We used to work sometimes even on Sundays to complete the project. But VSS appreciated our team. And this autoclave was the workhorse for the PSLV project. Yes. Afterwards, VSSA gave us one more old autoclave accreditation, and the confidence that they have is other two autoclaves. One is a lab scale autoclave, and one of the largest autoclave with 5 meter diameter, which was just commissioned 2.5 years back, was done by our team. That is the level of confidence that Vikram Sarabhai Space Center has after 25 years. And what we did, actually whatever revamping done, we never left it. They kept on banking on us. We used to upgrade it. Any problem, even today, that even that whatever revamp 32 years back, today functional. Three times we upgraded. Their locking system, actually it's very difficult. Actually, only I can say, only Parthivan knows how to handle that locking system. I used to only just tell him guidelines, he used to tell me. So we used to do. Even today, nobody was able to attend that problem. That was a real challenging problem. And we used to, as I was telling, we used to take up Mark I autoclave, we was upgraded with the new loading crab. At that time, that was when Subbarao wanted to take us the loading crab. Actually, Parthivan was working with Ramanaya. When the loading crab, when we want to take up, I said, sir, I want some good ITI fitter. Then he told me that, no, you take Parthivan. Ramanaya refused, no, I cannot give Parthivan and all that. I insisted, but I can say, and Palani, and I am really lucky that he got it to me, my team, and I never left it, and his team. New system, and we also did lot of things, like along with 400 meter length nitrogen line was drawn from Mark II autoclave. Then later, when you wanted to meet Saras composite components, because at the time 10th 5-year plan they sanctioned autoclave project, autoclave building, but it takes long time. Then Subbarao said, why can't you add one more door to the autoclave? Said, sir, how it is possible? No, think. Then that is the first autoclave anywhere in the world even today, having a dual door. You can use for 2 working spaces. And we successfully completed it. Even today, that dual door you are all seeing and we are using it. That was in fact, I was not having we ourselves were not having the confidence, but our HOD Subbarao used to always say, I have confidence on you people, you do it. It was a thing. And later with lot of difficulty, of course, we completed AMI also. Afterwards, with a lot of difficulty, I could convince our Subbarao to our HOD to get me sponsored for MTech. But he said you should do only in IIT. But I am an AMI fellow. AMI fellow means I IIT, IASC they never allow AMI fellows. IIT they said you qualify in GATE, we will take you as a sponsor. Only just a qualification. I failed twice, right? But I did not leave it. Third time I got it, and I went to IIT and completed my machine design. Afterwards, 3-axis CMM machine we took it, but the vendor did not do a good job. Whatever we do, we have purchased things. Everything was good, only we were not getting repeatability. Of course, for any measurement machine, repeatability is the most important. He gave up. Then NDT team has procured the X-ray system, but at that time the manipulator was very expensive. So they asked us to develop, myself and Kannan together, we did it. Hardly, I remember, less than 10 lakhs we did it. Of course, everything in-house fabrication. Because I was having we are only making a drawings, I have an excellent fabrication team on the site, Parthipan, Palani, and other people. Whatever work you give it, you give the drawing, even he used to say the drawing, some changes need to be done. One thing, what I am not telling great of myself, I always respect my juniors' opinion. I will not say, please do as for my drawing. I used to say, first let us listen to them, and I want to sincerely change the drawings as per their suggestion if I am convinced. I was never forcing them to do what my drawing says. Then we have taken up revamping of bar and autoclave. I also worked as a design consultant to ADA, as Ravi Kumar was telling, design development realization. They have paid to NAL and then they have taken me as a consultant. And there also we realized, I really worked very hard. There is a vacuum chamber was there. Subbarao, when Subbarao was approached, he said there is a vacuum chamber and there is a robot and all. The mechanical engineer Ramaswamy is the best, and then they took me. I did my level best and we could commission. Even today it's operational aircraft division. It is for coating the LCA canopy to reduce the radar cross section. Then comes to the establishment of autoclave complex. The project cost was more than 10.5, 11 crores. But Dr. Madhava was identified as a project leader. The government project leader letter has come to him. Next day he came to me with a letter authorizing me as a project leader. He said, sir, how you can, no, everything you people are concept and all. I have a confidence on you. I have given letter to Subbarao also and KTMD also. You are the project leader for this project. And really, but that was a really great learning for us. And what was our concept was none of the Mark 1, Mark 2 autoclave features should be put in that. Everything should be new. That was in my mind. It cannot be again same replica of Mark 1, Mark 2. Then what is that? And because we also learnt a lot, there is a lot of scope for improving the Mark 1, Mark 2. So with that keeping in mind, we, and I don't want to go into technical details, with several innovative features we introduced. In fact, a lot of design review happened. They said 4.4 meter autoclave, they were asking me to demonstrate in a model. And the door handling system, I remember I used to interact with Kotesh also. Being a structural engineer, I don't want to miss any chance because it's a heavy door. So I used to say, this is how I designed it. Even Subbarao used to tell, let structural man review whether it will work or not. He used to tell me and guide me. Thanks to Kotesh also, I know that you remember. And almost all the systems are entirely different from the existing two autoclaves, which paved the way for autoclave technology transfer. Then that was the thing when we thought we should go to the market. Even in this autoclave also, only autoclave shell was outsourced. The entire subsystems were built in-house. I think Parthipan, I know that he remembers, around 30 people we were having contract manpower. Only shell was purchased. In fact, in the review meetings at the time, APMF head Chandrasekhar and I think Ramaswamy, everything you want to do in-house. Where is the time available? No, please give us the time. You give me only 1 year time, I will commission the autoclave. But you should provide me required manpower. And I told our, at that time, Dr. Madhav was head of the division. I told, sir, you come to me, COFA. They should give me revolving fund of 1 lakh. COFA said, impossible. How can you ask for 1 lakh? I don't bother about your project. Sir, I don't want to discuss across the table. Please come to the workplace. At that time, I don't remember the COFA. I pulled him to the workplace and explained him the work. You tell me now whether I need a money or not. He went and immediately sanctioned. First he did not agree. Vaidyanathan, I think he did not agree, but I'm not really. He was actually working for the this one, no, it's an Altec for a very long time. Nagaraj, he first did not agree. Ramaswamy, how you are telling, I came along with HOD, you are coming with HOD, correct, but how can I run it? No sir, I have a strict schedule, but I can't explain you the work. Kindly come with me, you also should always not sit in the office and see what is work happening at the scientific level. Then he came, I explained him thoroughly for in fact I was not, he said, sir, you stop it, I am convinced, I'll give you. And we did. And that money is not there if they were Kamboji Prakash and Rama Prasanna. They were the people who were in charge for procurements. Whatever material we want, we give the list within 12 hours, 15 hours. The material used to be available with us. Otherwise, next to impossible to complete the project on time. And Ram Prasanna also hats off. Every day we used to send him to the market. He is no way. I used to complain on me. Don't worry, please understand. Everybody is important to it. That's how then we did it. Then autoclave technology was commercialized at that time through PPP mode. At that time, actually, we want to go for TOT, but at the time, as all of you, Sham Sundar was there. He said, I am not convinced with your technology. You people should work in a PPP mode and bring to the TOT mode. Then we entered into TVT, myself and Kannan. Then we were moved to newly formed CSMST division. In the CSMST, VL Satish, who helped me a lot in FE analysis of the autoclave shell, almost all the projects, and we used to do all basic strength of material and make little heavier sizes of the flanges. With his FEM thing, he has optimized things and brought, especially for a huge autoclaves, 5 meter, and this one when we did it, highly optimized solution, and we even hydro test, it was all FEM analysis were very matching, and that became a standard procedure. I used to not leave him even for every autoclave. I used to say, you please kindly give, and every time whatever section we give, he will bring back and say reduce by this much. So we were really thankful to him. And Dr. Arun, who joined by the time autoclave technology was there, he was involved in making a TOT document. In fact, I see what happened is when I go to any private industry, sir, I don't have this many the engineers like you to work. You automate and give me. That's where he played a very crucial role. We have all design paper in the books. He converted them into Excel sheets with the easy. I think it took around 1 year, I think, and nearly to convert into an Excel sheet and bring lot of improvements, so that our TOT partners are easy. They'll give input in Excel sheet all the values, and entire information is available. I told them they should not should not ask them to refer in textbook or anything. All the information, whatever inputs, factors required, that should be put in that Excel sheet. That's why excellent work. I mean, for a TOT document, of course, Shashikant and Satisha, they were all there and really helped. If I have forgotten somebody's name, kindly excuse me. Of course, in control team, Jayaprakash Reddy, Akila, Dayanand was the leader who was always there. Then we did lab scale autoclave. Actually, when we did our no much business was there. Then we thought, why can't we start in a small lab scale autoclave? But that was the more successful. Nearly today, more than 10 IITs have the lab scale autoclave. Then later, further reduced to desktop autoclave. Then we made hybrid autoclave along with Dr. Sandhya Rao. We did hybrid autoclave where microwave we can use. But what we thought was both microwave and electrical heating let it introduce. So that's why we call it a hybrid autoclave. They are also introduced it to. There is a 425 degrees centigrade and 15 bar. No elastomer seal can take the temperature. We went for a dual seat technology there also. Wherever possible, let us put something new, at least to satisfy ourselves. Otherwise, no, I can't even claim what is it. We done routine work. So we want to say this is what special I introduced in this. So you can say as and we 20 autoclaves of various sizes ranging from desktop industrial we commissioned in India. We used to visit so many places, so many things, and both private and government organizations along with the TOT partners. As on today, more than 55 crores has been done the business, and LR to the tune of 5 crores lab has ended so far. Another 20 crores orders are annual, and we continue to get the what we call so-called royalty will be coming. I also got opportunity to work in wind turbine in Ketanur along with Mr. Kanakamuthu for a brief period. Later, of course, Dr. Sugun already told, I teamed up with Dr. Sugun, who was working in technical textiles in the area of 3D weaving technologies. We have designed and developed 3D weaving together, prototype machine that we can weave carbon yarn up to 25 mm cross section. We also made multiple spindle carbon yarn binding machine, which we have also patented. At that time, of course, along with Dr. Sugun, Sandeep, Santosh, Shashikant, Parthipan, Palani. Parthipan, I even pulled him to fabricate, though we were in CSMST, I took a special, but though after division was formed, still I was heading the autoclave team of ACT for nearly 2 to 3 years after ACT formed also. So I was having access for the full autoclave team. Yeah. So I used to use them until Ramesh Kumar took over. I was in charge, and the full team was working for them. That's how I could also make one prototype of 3D weaving, because the team was available with me. So for any work, it's a teamwork. Without team, nothing can be done. Then, as all of you are aware, that during Ramesh Sundaram tenure, I got an opportunity to work with the Hansa NG team. I was involved in the fabrication of wing flap, aileron, fuel tank, bottom and top fairing, airframe integration for Hansa wing. 3 sets have been done. And the first wing was very heavier by nearly 12 kg. Lohit remembers very well. I used to be always call him and get the clearances. But he was very cooperative to reduce the weight of the wing by nearly 12 kgs. Whatever we proposed, he used to go, do the FEM analysis, come back and agree for the change. Including wing splitting, we said not possible. We said AV138, we will use something that one. We said we will do it. He was readily, he used to go, do the analysis and come back and do the clearance. With his cooperation as a designer and all, we could bring down from 103 kgs to 91 kg in very second prototype of the wing itself. That was connected to the team was just MNN, Rawat, Samiullah, Kankamuthu, Sandhya Rao, Vanaja, Rajendra Prakash, Samay Maje, Sinappa, Padma, Josna, Radhakrishna. Radhakrishna also was there with us in because he was having good exposure, and he really guided us very well. Arun, Shashikant, of course, my team always, with several other SACMA staff. Then came to GPREG development. Actually, GPREG is becoming a Hansa backbone, and they want us to import. It was costing nearly 5 crores, and they said we can do it. Actually, it is really functional. Only small issues are there. Even today, I am chasing them, and so I requested Mohan, one of the project leaders for this GPREG mission, also to handle along with Kamala Kannan in my absence. So here Abhinay Paradeshi, Sindhil Murugan, Rajendra Prakash, Mohan Kumar, Vanaja were all the team members for this. Then I had opportunity to work with Dr. Anil Kumar with the hydraulic hot press. See, when he asked me, when the Godrej asked me to become be a technical member and hydraulic hot press, I've seen another opportunity to have some exposure to hydraulics and heating. I always see another opportunity. I have got one more opportunity to learn the thing. So we visited several times. We are involved right from the beginning, technical specifications. Unfortunately, the vendors, actually what happens is, we have seen our Indian vendors, they go up to 95%, last 5% they will, and they don't understand our team. What we specify, we won't leave it. At least that way they will learn. Suppose I can convince them and get the machine cleared, but that last 5%, if it is not done, it is not complete. But we are guiding the vendor. Even in heater design, some problem was there. I discussed with him and seen that it is done. Then come to another chance. What I got was in LCA Mark II Radom. Dr. Ramesh Kumar gave me an opportunity to work in the Radom team once he took over as head of the division. Particularly asked me to focus on LCA Mark II Radom. In this project, I could understand the intricacies of high pressure, high temperature resin injection, and the fabrication aspects of the FSS Radom also along with Dr. Padma. The team really has bared with me with my pushing and with my things. Mohan Kumar, particularly Sandhya Rao, Kavita, Revati, Rajendra Prakash, Srikanth, Ramesha, Sanoop, Padma, Josna, Ravindranath Nair, Shivnaro, Shailaja, Sri Hari, Kumar. So many people I can say I am really lucky. In the sense, see, how many people I am getting chances to interact and learn from them. That is a real luck I have. And then just before the ACD has several pressure vessels. Some of them are as old as 34 years. As a divisional committee safety chairman, I have initiated recertification of all these pressures. Dr. Arun is really taking a lot of interest along with Shashikant and Satisha. Of course, Parthivan, Kamboji Prakash are all part of the team. I am sure they will be able to complete the all design paperwork is over, hydro test and pneumatic test is there. Very soon we will have all the things. And of course, everybody knows Saras TPC and TSC member. That is another lucky for me, I can tell you. I have started learning on the aircraft parts. And since I am very curious to know the things, indentor whoever comes, I was not just leaving them. They have to tell each and everything. I should get convinced. If I am not convinced, they have to explain me in the process. They found they are all mistaken. They were even telling me, sir, in our own division, they don't review so much. For my own specifications, you review. Yes, that is what the part. That is part of my duty as a technical. We have a technical subcommittee. Even technical subcommittee, I was a member. With our present director, Dr. Abhay Pashelkar was the chairman for the TSA. I was a member of them. In fact, even Pashelkar used to tell President Ramaswamy, if he clears, it's okay. When he was the chairman of the TSC at the time, because he was also program director as well as TSC chairman, used to be with him and but I used to see as everything as a learning. So many things, from controls to mechanical systems to propulsion division. When their project leaders, I used to interact. I also worked as a chairman and member of several technical committees. Quite recently, for our AFP, of course, even that also, that was a good opportunity since I was having the background of tape laying machine. So that knowledge has came handy to me to be the committee member of the AFP. We used to go into very detailed specifications, including clean room facility, whatever background knowledge I was having as a post diploma, I was able to apply and see what best can be done. And even for I was a chairman for our CCFP. They have got a huge project for procurement of heat treatment furnace for the carbon fibers. But whatever technical criteria that we have put there, one person has written negative about me to the Central Vigilance Commission, about the chairman and this one. The particular clauses have been introduced only to value one particular firm. That was a complaint. I have to prepare 3-page justification why that particular qualification clause was introduced by explaining the cruciality of the machine and the requirement of the things. Then finally, clear and file place order also placed. In overall, in my tenure about 37 years, I was a project leader for more than 25 projects and worked with several teams, both within the organization and outside the organization. Even outside, in fact, tomorrow from ACD Chandrayan team is coming to meet me, 2 scientists. Actually, what happened is I also attended this promotion interviews. One person has presented, and generally they send 1 week before their PPTs. I have gone through. One of the things I found, there is a scope for improvement. Generally, when he was presenting, I openly told him there is scope for improvement. Of course, I fought for his promotion and got it. Then next day he called me, sir, I need your help from this one. Then tomorrow, I said, I'm very busy, somehow you please clear your time. So I told him, okay, Wednesday afternoon you come, because morning we have DSC meeting. You come in the afternoon, we'll meet and discuss, and I will tell why I told you that there is a scope for improvement. So I am very thankful to this great organization, say NAL, which gave me everything from place to work to family life, excellent team, experience in several areas of mechanical engineering, and retiring. I am proud to say that I am not retiring, I am superannuating with rich technical knowledge and lovely memories of all the friends. And if I forget to spend about my family, I will be doing I want to express my deepest gratitude to my wife, Venkat Nirmala, who all along with me, so many years of coming late to home. In fact, I used to argue, sir, I am newly married. You are asking me to stay in the nights. Superb. Oh yeah, you bring your wife to the office. He told me, I brought her. I brought her, but she said, what, it is such a boring, I can't stay, I'll go on the ship. Only one time she came. Because I used to tell him, what, are you not aware I am married? I tell you this for you told me, we think your solution, bring her there. And several months. In fact, I was actually, to be honest, I have done injustice to the family, I can say. I am very much career oriented. What is my goal? I have to do best in the work office, and I have to do my AMIE, and I have to do my MTech, I should become scientist. So after coming, generally I come late. Because our Subara also always says, meet any discussion 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And he only used to see who are staying 8 o'clock. That is our attitude and all. We used to stay. After 8 o'clock, have a dinner again, no spending with the family. Immediately go and close the doors and prepare for exam. Studies. In fact, myself and Kannan, we both want to apply for exam. Subara used to say, I will allow you write summer, winter. I don't allow you both going for exam at a time. I cannot leave. So you people have understanding yourself. You write summer, let him write winter exams. So like that we used to struggle. And okay, after AMI that was not end up. Of course, she used to encourage also. Do your studies. Then MTech. Again for MTech, what exactly? I should qualify. I don't want to do MTech in a normal college. I want to do in IIT. Then I have to qualify in the GATE. So 2 times failed, 3 times. Of course, she was always supportive. I never actually. I even tell my children. I don't remember your childhood at all. They've just grown like that. In the quarters, that is another advantage. And even Saturdays, because we used to get very good lunch in the thing, and we are just nearby. Even if at all 5 o'clock work, I used to go home, have a cup of tea, show the face to her, again come back to office. She used to take care of children completely, as I was always late in the home out of session. And one more thing out of session. Most of our works, especially when I have taken autoclave technology, always most of the thing out session touring only. With her encouragement, cooperation, I would not have completed AMI and MTech in IIT Madras, due to which I could grow from junior technical assistant to chief scientist today. Thanks are also due to my daughter Bhagyashree, who is excelling in her job, and she is happily married with one son. My son Sai is also doing very well as a software engineer in Google. In fact, he is supposed to join, but suddenly his director has come from Pune and he had no option but to go back to the office. And my grandson is not well, so both my daughter and son-in-law are with him, so even they could not join. And I would like to thank my friend Mr. Srinivasa, who has taken a lot of interest. We used to fight and we used to think, and he was also very thankful to him, and recently he arranged a lot of time to arrange a farewell with the old friends, including all the head of the divisions have attended the farewell. Subbarao, Madhava, Sudhindra, and then Ramesh Sundaram. And Dayanand could not join because of some other meeting, something. He was not able, but again we had separate meeting. That shows how our seniors respect our colleagues. They came all the way, including most of our old colleagues came. They all did. If I have forgotten any mentioning of any name, kindly excuse me, it is not intentional. While I am excited about my new chapter, I had with more time for my personal life. I am just thinking I should at least spend some time for personal life. I have some health issues, like other things. But I will truly miss the daily interactions with all of you. The way we were discussed technically, sometimes argue, I used to fight. I openly agree that I lose control sometimes and I fight. But the intentions are not really bad. It was only to see that this one. So thank you all for the memories, and I wish you continued success in the future. I just thought I will give one piece of advice. Please never stop giving your best to the organization just because you are not getting your due credit. Never. That should be never the approach. Don't worry about whether you get a credit or not. Please give your best to the organization. There is always the opportunities for hardworking and best giving. I am not telling that you are all not giving the best, but please see wherever possible you give your best, so that it is even before somebody thinks you yourself will feel happy. You will feel proud of yourself internally. I have done something to the organization, which is giving me the life food. For example, if you take NA now, I am retired, but NA takes care of me till my death. After my death, it will take care of my family also. We get a pension. after my death our family gets the pension, we get the medical things. Where will we get like this? Never. Such a great organization, we should see how best we can give. You can always take benefit of it, but without that internal feeling. Let us not have that. I request all of you, please give your best. In fact, Subbarao, I remember at this time I wanted to quote. He used to tell, sometime when I was telling that, sir, you are giving always very tough task, it is impossible, very difficult. He used to say, if it is a failure, will you be thrown out of the job? You please tell me anybody who failed or who made a loss of 2 crores in some project because of the failure, whether anybody was thrown out of the NAL. When you don't have such a fear at all, without fear, you can attempt here. You can spend money without fear because your job is guaranteed. Whereas in a private organization, if you make a loss for some project, they may throw you out. Here such thing is not at all there. You can freely do the experiments and see you can do that. That was the thing actually I thought I should tell whatever work allotted to by your seniors. See, you should always think that, so you are the right person for that job. Why your senior is choosing you? When actually Ramaswamy called me and told, please take up the wing fabrication work. Even before I speak out, he said, MNN and Rawat will help you. Immediately I said yes. Because I said, when he himself has thought of it and told that you take up the job, why should I hesitate? The person, the leader, should think that, whether I am fit or not. And Subbarao used to tell, as a leader, what is the leader job is completed? 50% of work is completed if he has chosen the right person for the job. Other 50% of work is over. So then that means when I was opted, that means already they have analyzed and told. Similarly, when Ramesh Kumar called me, I was not in Bangalore. I was somewhere traveling. He told me, I want to put you as a coordinator for the RADOM. Without second thing, I just yes. Because immediately I was actually internally very happy. I am getting an opportunity at the fag end of my career to work at RADOMs also. That was that's how I have taken the thing. In fact, even Kotress used to tell me, no, you see, you should give maximum to ACD, you are spending time in TPC and TSC. I said, don't worry, Kotress, I am doing both. I will, because there also I made, but I used to tell me, no, please don't forget your ACD person. You actually used to tell me. So with all this, I conclude, I am very thankful for all the things. I am going with a very, in fact, a small depression started in the mind also, because how to manage the time and all. I hope I will be able to cope up with the sudden stoppage of the work and rise to the thing. I pray the God and with all of you people. I am really missing most of you. Thank you all.